not able to do the simplest things in a game in regards to throwing and catching and playing with, a sense of urgency in certain areas, you're going to lose games against quality opponents, and that's what we did today. We didn't, I don't know if it was just the part of the weather, we weren't as up for this game as we needed to be, whatever it was, but we didn't handle the ball as well as we have shown we can, and we didn't play with as much intensity in certain parts of the game that we show we can, and Ohio State did and came out and took it to us for most of the game.
Questions for student athletes?
Ryan, it kind of felt like looks for Joe were in short supply today. Was there something special that Ohio State was doing defensively that limited his chances?
I think it was more what they were doing offensively. They were holding the ball for long, extended periods of time. We just couldn't really get into our groove as an offense, and that's what limited all of our chances.
Josh, borrowing what Ryan just said, it did seem like Ohio State had dominated time of possession. You had 5 saves in the first quarter, but after a while, did you guys just feel like you, as a defense, you guys were getting worn down by the long possessions?
No, I wouldn't say so. We expected to grind. We go into every competition, figuring that we're going to be grinding, regardless of what the offense does. We always got to stay locked in. So we tried our best to do what we had to do, and regardless of how much time was spent down on how much possession time they had on our end of the field, we felt like we stayed pretty dialed in and and focused and had did what we needed to get did what we needed to do.
Ryan, it seemed like, especially in the first half, you guys had a chance to get the ball from defense to offense. Does it feel clear or a missed opportunity behind that? In the long run, how much do those turnovers hamper you guys' ability to find a rhythm on offense?
Yeah, it definitely takes away almost double our chances that half. Those 2 failed clears, were detrimental, and the fact that we couldn't score more than 2 goals in the first half is never acceptable by our standards as an offense. So yeah, I think it just got us out of our groove when we see turnovers before it gets down to the attack, and we can get our whole offense in. When we see turnovers that way, it just takes us out of our rhythm.
And for both Josh and Ryan, now you have a bye week, and how much do you guys need this to sort of look in and review what you guys can do?
I think it's going to be huge for us. It's going to be our first time we can kind of lay low and take in everything that's happened so far this season. We've got a lot to learn from, and hopefully by next week we're dialed in and ready to go.
Josh,
Yeah, I agree. We do have a lot to take away from this game on both ends of the field. And I think, within the coming weeks, we'll definitely be focusing in on the things where, the certain plays where we slipped up, and just bounce back from that and get after it next game.
Further questions for student athletes? Thanks, guys.
For all the miscues and the weather and possession disadvantage, you're still tied going into the fourth quarter. How are you feeling at that point, given all those things that were working against you?
I was glad we were actually in that position, even though I didn't think, we should have been, just because we hadn't been playing well. So I'm glad it wasn't, 8-2 game at that point. A lot of it was, what we were doing to ourselves. But, we had it even, and, we just needed to play much cleaner lacrosse today, and we were the farthest thing from that. And we've shown that we can. That's the frustrating thing. We've shown that we can play well and be able to move the ball offensively and attack matchups and create separation. We can, I thought for the most part we played strong defense today. Again, the miscues in the clearing game lead to frustration, lead to longer extended possessions for them, and obviously we didn't face off well, so there was a lot happening on the field that we didn't want to happen against us.
Shawn, were you surprised at sort of development of the faceoff offense, considering how well Alex had been playing?
I was. I didn't think it'd be as lopsided as it was. We kind of planned, and credit to Withers. He's a strong face-off guy. He's also a very strong ground ball guy. We wanted to try to get the ball away from him as quick as possible and get it to our wings, which we didn't do a great job of. We were able to compete a little bit. We were never able to really come up with the ball and be effective off of it. And obviously they took advantage of that, and credit to them. And Withers, I thought we'd have a bit more success there though today.
And sort of the same question I asked the guys, you have this bye weekend. What is your approach to getting help? Is this a good time? Do you feel like you guys need this?
We'll find out. Health-wise, definitely. I think it's going to help us just because, we played, you go with Georgetown, UMBC, Loyola, all within 8 days. Then you get a week, and then you play Hopkins, and then 4 days later, would have been 3 days, but 4 days later you play Ohio State. So it's a lot of beef, in a short amount of time. And we were already kind of limping into those games with a lot of nagging injuries and issues. So hopefully this extended break allows us to get as healthy as possible, not just physically, but mentally. There's definitely things, as I spoke to the team in the locker room post-game, that we need to address and figure out a way to be better at, especially the clearing game. That continues to be an issue for us. So, us as a coaching staff have to figure out how we can make that better for our program and make it more efficient. So there's again, I think personnel-wise and people in certain places, this should allow us to continue to evaluate and see where we are there.
Will you give them the weekend off, have them come in for practice?
They'll get a couple, probably the rest of the week off in regards to, this is the last week, and then we're on spring break, starting on Saturday. So I know guys have midterms at 3:30 today. So guys are going from this game to a midterm exam. So that's, I'm sure they're excited about that. But again, it's the nature of the beast. And so I think these next 2 days for the guys to, just hopefully dial into their academics. I know there's a lot of exams going on and stuff these next 2 days to do that, especially with the snow day yesterday. Get that taken care of. We'll regroup on Saturday. We'll be in communication with our guys. They'll come in and get treatments and stuff, but get back on the field and get together on Saturday and kind of regroup at that point and start that process back over again. But they won't get, an overly extended time off. We have a nice event that we're going on Sunday down to Bethesda to do a clinic with some military families and a little team practice down there. So it'll be a good team event for us.